Welcome back to this playthrough for Fallout New Vegas, and I'm back in the Freeside area. Well, I left off in the Freeside area, actually, but I went and did a little bit of selling stuff, so I got some good money. But now we're on the quest here, High Times, looking for Jacob Hoff and Bill Ronte. This is one of the quests we got last video from Julie Vargas, there with the Followers of the Apocalypse. So guess I should be literally like right next to one of them over here. We'll find him. See if we can talk some sense into his drug-addled head.
Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need. Have a look, baby.
Dixon's jet. Yeah, that's cool.
Later.
And then the fight started.
Huh? What?
Whoa!
Let's paint this.
How many more of them thugs are gonna get themselves off?
You have chems, buddy? I could really use a fix. Julie's a saint, but I don't need help. I feel young and strong, as long as I get my chems. Why stop? I feel great. No worries. My guy will be here soon enough. Just wait. If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my own. My damn hands won't stop shaking. This guy named Dixon. Something about him seems sketchy, but I can't stop now. Last time I stopped, I felt like I was gonna turn inside out. At this point, I'm mostly buying his stuff just so I don't feel sick. Speaking of which, do you have any spare caps? See ya.
I know Dixon. I just ran off like a little baby once I started shooting at the other guy. Where'd you run to, Dixie? Little scary man, huh?
Hey. Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need. Yeah, man. Those cats are out of their domes addicted to my shit. They can't get enough. Pretty hilarious to watch. Those fools are from NCR. I love seeing those squatters in agony. We were doing just fine before those shits came here and made a mess of things. We don't need NCR eggheads wandering around confusing things. Really? Ah, you're such a saint. You know what? I might be willing to stop if there's something in it for me. Wait, man. You can't go around saying shit like that. Okay, I get your point. You won't have to worry about me supplying those 2 anymore. Bye. So you're back. Got any chems for me yet? What? I need a fix now! Fine. If you really care so much, then give me some shots of Fixer to calm down these shakes. I'm gonna need at least 10 shots to get me through the week. From there, the followers should be able to help. thought about using that combination before. Should be able to get through this with that. Thank God. I thought I was gonna die if you didn't come back soon. I'm gonna head to the Followers' Fort to get some rest and detox. You've saved my life, friend.
That is one odd robot.
Don't you besmirch my little iBot, buddy? Pretty handy with a laser. I guess it'd be a good time to save. See where? He must be on the strips, huh? Oh no, he's over here. Okay.
Hi.
Seems like they've got things straightened out in McCarran now, but we're still seeing
Hungry?
a big increase in
Thirsty?
traffic here.
Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
Well, you convinced me. I'm gonna go into the Atomic Wrangler right now.
Hey.
I'm Bill Ronte. A lot of guys in here. Not the one I'm looking for. Wait a minute, was he the guy who ran away when I started shooting old Simon? Oh, look at that.
You seen Dixon around? He said he'd be back today. Oh, Julie, I've really screwed things up. I'll head over to the fort and get some rest. This has gone on too long.
Alright, well, that was... Oh, look at that, level up. Nice. Yeah, we'll go with this. Even out a few of my things after I've raised my stats. And apparently having a perception above a 6 is pointless, so probably won't do
Make a
that.
brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper, the table's more friendly, and the women are just like the booze.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
A lot of stuff going on here at Freeside. Come here, Mohawk.
Can I help you? I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the followers of the apocalypse. You have our thanks. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day.
Okay. Well, I remember her mentioning, going to the Crimson Caravan to get supplies. So let's see if my persuasive abilities continue to work in my favor. Of course, I could just work there, couldn't I? Yeah, that would be faster.
Evening.
Hey there. You looking to buy or sell? Can do. See ya.
I was looking for. What I came out here to do, which was find a way of supplying caps. Not caps. Medical stuff to Freeside.
Hey there, friend. I'll see you around.
You can't talk to anybody about it here.
Civilizing Prim will show what we can do for everyone else in these territories.
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors.
What? Why are you named then, Janet? You serve no purpose. Alright, well. So much for that. Let me just go back into Freeside and we'll talk to Julie Vargas once more and see who else she says we can talk to. I think she did say the Garretts, if I remember correctly. But she didn't sound too hopeful that they would be helpful.
Hey, good to see you. What did you want to know? What did you want to know? We're pretty short-handed as it is, but I suppose I could spare a few items.
Well, you actually have quite a few items.
Great, what do you have? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? Thanks for the donation. Every bit goes toward helping Freeside.
It's ever so nice when you say goodbye.
There are so many refugees to care for.
Well, while we're here.
Howdy.
Oh, no wonder she sounded the way she did.
I've been around a while. Currently working for the followers as a gun for hire, but it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked, who I could chat up about liquor, got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun. I joined up looking for a decent paying job. Granted, the pay's all right, but they won't let me kick back and slog a brew at the end of the day. They're worried the filthy drunkies in detox seeing me drink will cause an immediate relapse. I say their rehab effort here is just a revolving door. I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore. Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while? What do you have in mind? Feed a man for free, and he'll be back asking for more. Feed a man a bullet, you won't hear from him again. Good, bad. The guy with a gun makes the rules. Longing makes the heart grow fonder. But I've always been a fan of hog-tying my lovers to make sure they can't escape.
You...
And I may have answers. What starts in misery tends to stay there. Freeside wasn't Freeside until 6 or 7 years ago. That's when Mr. House's robots rolled out of the Lucky 38 and started pushing everyone who wouldn't join him off the strip. Lots of folks died. Some scattered to the winds. The rest wound up in Freeside and seemed never to lose the habit of living like refugees. What about them? Pretty much the sort of gang you'd find anywhere else, just with better clothes. The king himself, though? He's got that something special you can't put a finger on. Too bad he likes girls with skin.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, most of us do.
I reckon they care about getting water and electricity from the dam, and that's where it ends. The locals here are just an inconvenience to them, something to step over or stomp down. They're here for the resources, plain and simple. Before or after the human race shot itself in the foot. I've been around long enough to have both opinions, see. Before the war, Mr. House was a famous captain of industry. Robotics, to be specific, seemed charming in interviews, until he became a recluse. Since the war, though, didn't make a peep for near 200 years. But when he came back strong and killed a lot of people. I don't know how they do it. They're like saints, those followers. If they didn't charge for their services, I'd think they was crazy. But nah, they're just naive. Warms their heart. Couple of rad scorpions, those two. Gloria is the stable one, but she'd slit your throat if there's a profit in it. Or rather, she'd tell her brother to do it for her. John Baptiste is one of the sicker humans I've had the displeasure of observing. What did you want to know?
Nothing.
Talk to you later.
What's up?
I'll talk to you later, maybe. Since you're a potential companion.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Gave me junk food? What do I need junk food for? Okay, well, whatever. What the heck, we'll talk to this guy here.
Need some grub? I got you covered. Cheap and filling. Typically, I find it goes down better if I leave people guessing. So what do you say? Want some? You won't regret it, at least until an hour or so from now.
And I'm out of here. You're not good at marketing, sir. Just gonna leave it at that.
funny looking. Stop by Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs, sir.
Funny looking? Alright, whatever.
Bye.
Still walking
Don't
over.
take us right now.
What are we looking at?
Glad that's over.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Who the heck even is Mick and Ralph's?
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Eh.
Where the booze is cheaper, the table's more friendly, and the women are just like the booze. Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper.
Howdy.
You know what you doing in here?
Hate to say it, but business has improved since the troopers started coming through Freeside to get to Vegas. We've got liquor, chems, and whores aplenty. Pick your fix, and we'll oblige. Our only rule is no sampling the merchandise. Caps paid in advance. If you'd like to do a bit of gambling, we have an exchange at the back of the casino on the left. Interesting. Well, you're gonna need to speak with my brother, James. He handles all of the trading contracts and general operations. I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. The job would pay a percentage. I'd prefer you not kill anyone with a debt. It's a bit difficult to collect on a corpse. Just get the caps from them. After that, I couldn't care less what happens to those deadbeats. If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you a cut of each. 25% is more than fair. It would add up to 150 caps if you bring them all in.
That's chump change.
All right, 50-50 it is. But you better bring back all of the caps. If we hear you crossed us, the next bounty hunter will be coming for you.
Ask Caesar how well that's worked for him.
Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane. Grex is a bit cracked, but mostly harmless. Just don't mention anything about his lazy eye. He owes 138 caps and should still be around Freeside. Lady Jane fancies herself a high roller, but she's just another dirtbag NCR prospector. I'm not sure where to find her. I hear she's run goods for the followers of the Apocalypse in the past, but other locals might know more. She owes us 250 caps. Santiago is a suave son of a bitch, but a total pansy when it comes to fisticuffs. He owes 212 caps and should be around Freeside as well. Anything else you need? Later.
Civilizing Prim.
Hey, chum. Welcome back. Really now? Well, this is news. We could possibly supply what they need, but they would need to supply us in kind. They have the tech know-how to make our stills work more efficiently. Pure alcohol means we can get our customers drunk quicker. Getting our customers drunk quicker means more caps spent at the tables and stuffing slots, if you know what I mean. Plus, the extra alcohol can serve as surgical disinfectant for their needs. The followers are a good lot. They've stitched up our boys in the past. Good. We can supply them with all the med-X they need. For the fixer, we'll only be able to send over some basic drug components. We're not in the business of getting people off drugs, so we don't really dabble in that side of things. The followers should be able to whip some up with what we have available, though. They just need to agree to fix up our stills and keep them maintained, plus cover the cost for raw materials needed to make the alcohol. We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees. Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it. Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up. Well, I wasn't expecting the increased NCR presence after the bombing to improve things, but I've been pleasantly surprised. The off-duty chumps who have been wandering through have been stopping in to buy drinks and pay for strange. I appreciate the extra income. The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine. For the right caps, I might be able to put in a good word, or let people know you're not such a bad guy. What do you have in mind? What do you need, then? Sure, take a look.
Well, he doesn't seem like that bad of a guy. Other than asking me to be a pimp.
Yep.
We'll show what we can do for everyone else in these territories.
Alright, Henry. Well, you know, I think I know where to get this, this ghoul cowboy, or cowgirl as the case may be.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
I had some trouble. It kept crashing every time I tried to go through the gate over there. Don't know why. Well, I had it crash twice, so I was able to warp over here and hopefully we can find that ghoul cowgirl.
Yep. Howdy. They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard? I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays. I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got? Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me. They do have a damn good selection of hooch over at the Wrangler. If I get to choose my customers, if I get to be a little rough with them, if my cut is fair, and if I get that discount, that just might work. Tell the Garretts I'll stop by to work out terms. Yep.
That's just nasty. Anyway, let me tell Julie I got the supply set up, I guess. She's sleeping?
Hello.
Is this a guard? That's a guard.
Hey,
At least the local vendors are seeing more business with these wealthy NCR shits wandering through.
Who is she?
What's up?
Where's Julie? I guess she's probably upstairs somewhere, possibly. Oh, yeah, speak of the devil.
Welcome. That's phenomenal. Who did you find? They supply Freeside with drugs and liquor. From my point of view, they're just better organized pushers. Upgrading their stills would increase their supply of liquor and chems. How does that help Freeside? True, we could help addicts, but the cycle of addiction, recovery, and relapse would remain. Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our food waste to make ethanol. We get food from nearby wasteland farmers in exchange for medical services, so we could put our caps back into helping Freeside. Tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies. Thank you for arranging this. You've been a godsend.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess there's that. Let me
Evening.
see who else is on the... Okay. Guess this is going to point me to Mick and Ralph's. So that's a good thing, at least, I suppose. Or
Good day. How are you today? Santiago is fabulous. Goodbye.
Well, that's kind of interesting. Give us the money.
How are you today?
Maybe an
Santiago
escort.
is fabulous. Santiago does not owe anyone. Santiago is a Freeside VIP. How do you suggest Santiago does this? I am honored they would consider me. I'll start immediately. Goodbye.
Okay, wasn't expecting that, but okay. Work your dead off, guy. Watching you crazy. Alright, so I guess try to find this Mick and Ralph's place, which continues to be a bit of a mystery.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Kid, where the heck is this store? Okay. They in the same spot where they were distributing food? No. Further east, okay. They hid this store, didn't they? Why do they hide it? Okay, let me save before going in here.
No mood for hunting. There's me a disintegration. Okay. Well, see what happens. Science is high enough, we can hack this thing.
Okay. I think we found our sex bot, but we need to go to Mick and Ralph's to basically get the protocol. Oh. Who are you?
What do you need? Bye.
You better not mess with me, dude. I'll be happy to obliterate you. And still, I cannot find Mick and Ralph's. But pretty close to where they are.
Hello?
Hey, chum. Welcome back. Hey, that's great. We'll get some supplies sent over today as a show of good faith. Once our stills are upgraded, we'll never be short on liquor for our patrons. If Jacob Hoff is sober, we might even have a few new drinks on tap. Most might view us as drug-dealing enablers around here. But honestly, we care about our patrons. It's bad business for people to get addicted. We've got enough crime in Freeside without a bunch of strung-out junkies robbing traders and gamblers to afford their next fix. And who would that be? That honey-mouthed son of a bitch? Fine. At least left to shut up occasionally. Those pretty lips of his are gonna see more traffic than a Brahmin trail in low summer. Imagine that! What's his name and when's he start? A she, huh? Well, I guess the customer who made that request can't get everything he wants. Hell, who knows? He might not even notice the difference. The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine. House may have boxed us out of the strip, but we also don't have to deal with their bullshit. I think now that the followers are working with us, we'll be able to shape up Freeside a bit more. Yep.
Yep.
That was scary. Alright, so... Alright, I'm just gonna go try and see if I can't find this stupid Mick and Ralph's place.
Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Oh, let me save before trying to go in here. This is where it kept crashing on me.
Hello? Hi, are you there? Oh, right. You can't respond. Listen, I'm using your robot as a relay to get this message to you. I've picked up some unusual chatter regarding your robot. It seems that it has some information that we could use. Oh, wait, where are my manners? This is Lorenzo, a knight with the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd be very interested in examining your tech.
Hi. Sorry to break in. He sounded truly riveting. I don't want to keep you much longer, but I'd like to make a counter-suggestion. I'm with the followers of the Apocalypse. We're much more liberal about the sharing of technology than those Brotherhood people. Bring your robot to us. We'll see that whatever information it may have on it is used for the greater good.
Huh. Well, I wasn't expecting to see that while I was looking for this stupid Mick and Ralph's place. But I'll have to wait. For now, I'm going to find Mick and Ralph's. I finally found it. And it was there on my map the whole time. Son of a gun.
If you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise, I've got a nice selection of general supplies.
The death toll continues to climb around Camp Forlorn Hope, where Legion raiding parties are
Are you some kind of machine fetishist or something? Well, the only place I know of locally would be Cerulean Robotics. That place has been overrun by vermin for years. If you want to check the place out, you can find it on the west side of Freeside. The entrance is on the back side of the building. Just watch out for thugs. The rats aren't the only vermin you need to worry about. I don't know of any, but if you give me a few days and some caps, I think I could probably make one on my terminal. Alright, come back in a couple days, and I should have it ready for you. Come back anytime.
Okay, so not really complete with that quest yet, but I've got it to where I need it to be. Can't believe it took so long to find this stupid Mick and Ralph's place, but you know, whatever. This Wang Dang Atomic Tango is almost completed, but we can come back and finish that later. We did complete High Times. That was actually pretty straightforward, and we also were able to cut a deal for the followers of the apocalypse to get them supplies. So all in all, not a bad outing, but now I think I'll figure out what to do with Ed E here. I mean, I'm friendly with the Brotherhood of Steel, but well, let's just look at the map real quick. It says we could go there, we get back to the Brotherhood of Steel. I might have to look into this just to see what the better option is. But for now, I'll basically say thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care.